All right, guys, let me know if that's better. I actually shut down all the tabs that I had open. I think maybe some of it was that, but maybe not. And then I figured out that it was actually trying to do an update at the same time, my computer. But I don't know if it's better or not. Yeah, I was on the struggle bus today getting here to do this. Oh, it's so much better? Uh, better? Okay. Okay. I shut down everything. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. It is better? Okay. Because I was going to say, if it's not, then that's, look, nobody's let me get out of doing this live. I do. I took a nap though, Erica. That was the thing because that's how much I was struggling, y'all. I don't know why today I am just really um I was feeling really tired. Um however, let me disclaimer the fact that I've been up six something. I literally have been doing stuff since six something. I had was doing a video. I edited another video that I had already done. Excuse me, I was working on the website. I have made some changes to the website. I think it's great. I made a lot of changes. I'm still working on some things on it though. So I've been working. Hey, Belle, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. So same as apply. Hit that's right. Hit that thumbs up. Hey, that's my art. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. So I was almost I probably because I was up late last night too. If y'all were up with us canning last night, we were up on TT Urban Pantry's channel. Y'all was crashing. The raccoon still hanging out. Listen, only the OGs know about the raccoon that Urban had. Only the OGs. And that raccoon, those videos were everything. But yeah, I was struggling. So I was trying to just push through. And then probably about 2 o'clock, I felt like I wasn't going to be able to hang in. So I just realized there's probably an alarm going off in my bedroom because I have the Google Nest. And I said, I had Google set me an alarm for 5 o'clock. I've been in my office since before that. So I ain't heard no alarm. So yeah, I had set an alarm for 5 because I knew my live was at 5:30, and then I woke up before that. So yeah, yeah. Um, she should be taking the day off. I Erica, listen, I was given permission to take tomorrow off. I tried to take off today and I was told no. You know what I'm talking about. Late but here, I appreciate you, Pepperucky. Hey fam. I fell asleep before it ended. So diva. I was like, Tia is a night owl. And Mimi kinda is too. Um, but Tia definitely is one. So she was actually getting tired, but Tia she didn't look like it. Y'all know I was yawning visibly on camera. I was done, and I didn't take those jars out till this morning because I promise you, when we ended, and I was like, all right, y'all, I'm out because I'm done. I was so tired, and I went to bed. I tur- um my jars were done. We were canning last night, y'all. So my jars were done before we ended the live, but my the pressure hadn't finished um kind of depleting so that I could open up the canner and get the jars out. But y'all saw Tia's. And I showed y'all my first set when we first started the live. So yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Because I don't think she knows that I'm still alive. All right, y'all. Somebody who was in our chat, and she would call me. I'm like, she must not know I'm back live. She was like, "Where you at?" All right. So, that's not me. It's not Erica this time. I wanted to take a nap, but I knew I wouldn't wake up until later tonight. Christine, that is normally me. That is normally me. Christine, I hope you are following. I saw you were in Brooks Live today, Calvin, because I look at Calvin as being kind of an expert when it comes to those pairs. But this, I don't know because I know how I put up content, so I don't know if you still were able to salvage your peels. But this was something I got taught when I was doing peaches, making my peach butters and jams and canning peaches and all that jazz. Hey, Miss Cassandra. Hey, Lynette, how you doing? Um, to throw all the peels in a pot with enough water just kind of to cover them and just let them simmer. It will pull all the juice from those peels and you can make jelly. And I did that. And now I don't waste anything. I do not waste the peach peels. You could also dehydrate it and make a pear powder with the peels. Just helping, sis. In case you hadn't thought of those things, these are things that people have shared with me that I've been able to do since then. Because I used to just throw my peels away, and now I don't. You could also do vinegar with it. I'm just saying. Ain't it though, Pepper Rookie? I done sent Pepper Rookie a couple of things of peach butter. It's legit. It's legit. But she was harvesting pears. And I have also got caught up in, and I was saying that in the first stream that I was doing, following what I see. When it's something I'm new to, I will go look at what other people do so I can kind of figure out how to deal with the plant. And I'll listen to what people are saying. And sometimes it just doesn't work out on what I'm doing. Because what happened, in my opinion, with Christine, if you haven't been over there, definitely go check her out. Go check out her content. She has some good videos. She just harvested pears from her tree. But according to most people who she followed who grew them, they said that when you know they're ready, they will literally just pull from the tree easily. Well, her pears weren't doing that. But what then happened is her pears overripened and rotted. Some of them rotted and overripened on the tree. And they still weren't just pulling right from the tree. So I know for a fact I have seen Calvin say he harvests his pears while they're still hard, and he sits them on the counter or on the table in his house and let them go through the ripening. So definitely check him out. I'm pretty dang on sure I've heard him say that. I don't grow them, but I'm pretty sure he said that. Yes, Christine, I didn't know that either. Auntie Ellen, who asked me one time, I was making peach something, and she said, "Well, what are you doing with the peels?" I was like, "Throwing them away, or sometimes I compost them in my garden beds." And she said, "Girl, you better throw them in the pot and make you some jelly." And I did it. I was like, "I will never wait. I don't waste anything anymore." Like once you learn those things, like even with my cayenne, when I make hot sauce with my cayenne peppers, and I strain off the pulp to get only the juice from when I made my hot sauce, I will take that, dehydrate it, and now I have and grind it up, and now I have cayenne pepper, like actual cayenne pepper that you buy at the grocery store. Like now, I promise you, I just don't waste anything. I just did veggie broth yesterday with Tia. That's what we did online. I mean, on live. And I took the veggies that I used for the broth and I composted them. I compost in place. I don't have like a compost that I turn and all that. I dig holes and I drop that in there, and that's it. And my yard has liked it. It has worked for me. And I've done this for years. It works for me. I do it with my pulp, when I juice, all that stuff. See, I'm each one teach one. Each one teach one. And that's what we here for. Because I learned about not wasting those things through sharing what I did do with some of those things. And then when I had peaches still to process, somebody came up with the peach powder and what suggested it. Somebody suggested the caramel, salted caramel peaches that Mrs. H did, Homestead Heart. And I did something else with those peaches. I did the salted caramel. Oh, I did peach ice cream. And Precious was like, oh, it's amazing. She does that all the time. Um, I can use peels and cores all in the same pot. Yep, you sure can. You could throw the cores in there as well. 100%. Had a late heat wave. Now frost came. I didn't get the late heat wave, but we definitely been cooler. We haven't got frost yet though. Indiana? No. Who was that? No, that was Fifi. Fifi got a frost. She knew it was coming. She was shutting. Fifi been putting out a lot of content, y'all. I hope y'all catching it because I've been learning some stuff over there. If I ever get, first of all, I got to start with egg layers. But if I ever get to a point of raising my own meat birds, Fifi done put all the information out there. But anyway, she got a frost, and I remember seeing it in a short. I cleaned up almost all the plants, but have to move. Yeah, the delicate ones. I did move everything into my greenhouse though, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. So it's all in there. Hey LGG, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Look, it is so good seeing Badass in here. It's been a minute. I know you be working though. Dressing those chickens, yes. Getting them vacuum sealed up for the freezer. I was like, and her chickens were huge because like she had a 9-pound one, and what was the biggest one? It was the 9 wasn't, I think the 9 was the first one she weighed. And then she weighed another one that was like the size of a small turkey. These were chickens, and she raised them, so she knows what she fed them. She knows what was put into those chickens. She raised them from little babes. So, and meat birds don't take long to raise, guys. So, like I said, if you want to get it, like just to know that, have the knowledge behind that to see if that's something you might be interested in. And her channel is Fifi's. So who am I? Oh, Urban's in here. Urban, can you, if you're not driving, I don't know if you're driving or not. If you're not, can you, or Erica's in here. Can y'all drop Fifi's channel? Oh, so the first one was 7, the second one was 9. Okay. In the chat, but she will, like, she raises her own chickens and turkeys for eating, and then she also has egg layers. But she is in a neighborhood. It's her homestead, but she is in a neighborhood, and she is maximizing that space to grow her own food for her family. Her and her husband do, and they process their own meat birds, completely. Yep, dressing those chickens, all that. So yeah, definitely check her out, and she has a full-fledged garden growing. I picked with her because she did a video. Who is it? My Renaissance grandma sent her a huge package. I ain't gonna even say what it is. Go check it out. But sent her a huge package, and she mentioned in the video, guys, if you ever see when I'm walking through my garden and I'm growing something and you might want to see. Thank you, Erica. And you see something that you want to grow. And if I have seeds for it, I definitely will send it to you. So just ask. And I was like, I'm so glad you offered, because I was hoping that you could send me some of those chicken seeds, those chicken that you just harvested. She just laughed. But I was like, girl, because them chickens were plenty. They were nice sized chickens. And I am a meat snob. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm picky about where I get my meat from. I'm not typical to the regular grocery store meat. I just don't, it don't taste the same. It don't smell the same. And I'm like, what are y'all using to process these things? And I just don't be wanting it. So yeah, but it was very good. She maximizes it, and she's in my grow zone. So um she grows she's in grow zone 6B. We're just not in the same state, but we're in the same growth zone. So we're dealing with a shorter growth season for the things that we do grow. But I'm telling you, if you want to see how to maximize how much food you're getting um, in a small, in that just your urban space, and even if you have a homestead, you know, sometimes you still want to maximize. I think she's a great person to check that out. Check out for that type of information. She has been really, really dropping more content, and I love it. She's doing it like almost every day. I think she's dropping something, and it's all teachable stuff. It's all something that's going to help you learn something. Because I take something away from them, I am going to overwinter some of my pepper plants this year. This will be my first time ever doing that. Y'all know I have citruses that I put in my greenhouse, but this year I'm putting 2 jalapeno plants and a Lasia pepper plant in my greenhouse to try to overwinter, because she overwinters pepper plants, and she has some that she's had for years. And did I say 6B? Okay, just in case y'all didn't hear me when I said what grow zone. 6B. Okay. Because we already chilly around these parts. Like right now it's 71 degrees because of the sun, but it was like in the 60s most of the day today. And we've been like that for a minute. I just told my family I wish I could grow some dang meat. Check her out, Belle. I just keep watching, because maybe I'll get there. And maybe with your family, maybe, you know, y'all could work together to make that happen. Definitely look into that. When is your first frost date? Good question. It's coming. Let me see. That's a good question. Are you in 7, Miss Cheryl? I know you and my Renaissance grandma are the same. Okay, it says my first from October 21st is tomorrow. It says October 21st. It's right around the corner. That's impressive. It is. I'm trying to turn my kitchen into a. You can do that, E. Absolutely so. Make it happen, Captain. Hey, Shamika, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Yes, make it happen. You can do that, seriously. I'm not being funny. Now, y'all, this year I'm taking more precautions, so to kind of keep it warm in there. Pepper Rookie hit me up. I want to say it's been a while. It was a little while back, maybe right after we got into the spring, to try the Christmas lights. So I'm definitely putting some Christmas lights out there to help bring some warmth into my greenhouse. I actually got painter's cloth to put in there to put over my plants, because I've seen Broke do that. And then I already had a heater in there. We trying to keep the plants alive. Y'all know I have more tropicals this year. I have 2 fig trees in there that I should not be growing in this zone. I have the LSU purple, and I think the other one is called the Forest King. And then I have 2 pineapple guavas, 2 kumquats, a satsuma, a lemon. That might be it. I don't remember, honestly, until I get out there and I'm like, oh, yeah, this. But just know there's several plants in there that are not really something that grows in my climate, because we get to sub-zeros in Ohio. And I mean disrespectful negative numbers. If you follow me on IG, when it gets there, I typically post it about how disrespectful this weather is. Because it'd be like negative 20 something. It'll say, oh, it's 4 degrees, but it feels like it's negative. And that irritates my soul. Because it's like, if it feels negative, it is. The heck? But yeah, I grew laces for the first time and I love it. I grew them for the first time too, Urban, and I have 2 out there on my plant now. Those are my first 2. I have not harvested them yet. I'm trying to see if I can let them change, because I don't know if it's the red or the orange. I grew both. I don't know which one this plant is, but that one's getting overwintered, because we don't want to wait so long to be able to get them next year. However, I had a couple people send me some. Miss Kia and Rachel, Homestead of Rachel, they both sent me Lasia pepper seeds. So I have been. That's why I typically do my peppers, and I mentioned this on Brooks Live. Those are some of the things that I will start hydroponically because I have a better germination rate. I don't know why when I do hydroponics for my peppers. I don't know if it's better, it's quicker. That's more or less what it is. It's not so much that it's better. I'm going to get germination, but they come up faster and they grow faster in the hydroponics. So I let them get some size to them and then I transplant them outside. But I started those later because they were sent to me a little later because that's when I asked for them. I prefer a meat market. Yeah, I prefer like the butcher. We used to have like a Amish meat store like butcher, but they didn't make it too much longer after the pandemic, so that sucked because they were my favorite place to go to. I would go and get a whole case, like my beef case and stuff like that, because the meat was just amazing. Don't purchase no seeds. Hit me up, Soul Diva. So y'all, actually, let's talk about it. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Don't be purchasing no seeds right now. If you're a seed hoarder, maybe, because we got some seed hoarders in the chat. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't gonna call y'all out, but I see y'all and I know who you are. And I have a lot of seeds. Actually, I have seeds right here. Some of them that I'm packaging up and packaging that I'm going to be having for Seedmas. Don't be purchasing seeds yet, because when Seedmas comes around, this is the time to kind of trade off with your fellow gardeners, especially in this chat. A lot of y'all also be in Broke's chat. A lot of y'all in here, each other's chats, Mama Shirley, whoever, Urban, whoever. We are like, and now mind you, just know Urban is in Canada. So, and I ship stuff to her, but just know she's in Canada. So that's a little bit different cost-wise shipping things. It ain't so willy-nilly. Okay. But we will send stuff to each other rather than buying a seed packet. And I know you're thinking, well, if I have the seeds, I'll have plenty. But if you grow it and harvest the seeds from the thing you grow, you will forever have those seeds. Okay? So just, hold off on sending your money to everybody, because we are also doing what? Yep. We budgeting with purpose. We doing that. And guess what? Today, I'm actually going to be giving away some of those. Someone reached out to me. They want to remain anonymous. And they wanted to give away some of the planners. So today, before I end this live, we're going to do a giveaway for planners. We are. Yeah. So someone who may not been in a position right now to purchase one may be able to get one nonetheless. What does thick mean? Oh, that was not my conversation. I should be naming it, laughing while I name what. I don't even know what I was talking about. I do not even know what I was talking about, because I'll be saying too many words. The wall of the pepper. Oh, yes. They do feel like I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to try it. I'm excited about the Lasia. I've heard so much stuff about it. Is it really sweet, Urban? I hear so many people. That's why I wanted to grow them. I heard so many people talk about it. I grew them too. Don't know if they are ready. Yeah. Mine aren't quite. I might bring them in and just let them finish ripening inside, Mama Shirley. Herb Peppers and showed up. Mike Herb Peppers and showed up. Hey, Mike. ATLC. Listen, y'all, Mike been a Pepper King forever. That was how what I remember, it's just been more recent years that I've been seeing the outdoor garden. He was the hydroponic person that I knew, the first one. Like now I know several. Like I've told y'all, G Mama does hydroponic on a high level, and GT Junior grows it. But Mike was the first one I was following. He had this big setup, and he was growing big pepper plants hydroponically. Beautiful plants. He had like all these systems set up. Amazing. And like myself, he likes the hot stuff. He gets a little hotter than I do, though. My dehydrator throws out a good bit of heat. Yeah. I wear mine in my plants. That's cool. That's a cool thought. I've been dehydrated in my greenhouse, not for that reason, but that's a good idea, Bill. Letting the dehydrator heat also help heat the space while it's also dehydrating your food. But I did it because some of the things I was dehydrating have such a strong scent, like my onions and garlic. So I put it out there, and now just everything that dehydrates, I just put it out there. But thank you. See, each one teach one. I never thought about using the heat that radiates off of it. Have to put phone on charge. Okay, but listening in the background, I appreciate you, sis. I'm trying to catch up, y'all, and I fell behind. Hey, Jova, how you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. Broke only going to pass on BC's facts. But just know CMIS will come up. CMIS is the thing that Broke Farmer has put together. We've done it for a few years now. It's become a really big thing amongst our community. And typically, we just send out seeds, variations of different seeds. I will send out like some of your kind of common ones, but I always try to throw in about 2 more uncommon things that you may not have in your collection already, that even if you haven't thought about growing, it's something that will be good for you to grow, something medicinal or something like that. So I say wait though, because we will also, reaching out to somebody or just mentioning it in comments on a live stream. A lot of times somebody in the live stream will also comment back like, hey, I got that. Email me at blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can send you that. Email me at blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'm grateful because a lot of times I have mentioned stuff on here and I receive several of those things. You've seen one of the videos. There's another video coming out for something I received. Y'all, thank you. Y'all know who y'all are because the community be showing out, and I love it though. There's enough people in the garden community that any seed you want, someone in the group probably has 1,000%. That is very true. That is very true. And the upside is everyone's willing to share. I knew you would say something about budgeting. 1,000. Yes, ma'am. Because we got to do that because, a lot of people want to get their, what am I thinking? Pressure canners so that they can pressure can. There's a lot of people showing interest in pressure canning now. So, sometimes we got to do a little budgeting to get there. And it could be something, it actually, when you start budgeting, it seems so easy to get there, to get those things, but it's just getting to the budgeting part. Hey, Paula, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Oh, yeah, I could use a planner. Yes, you can. Everybody can. Stop giving things away and just send it to my address. This is from a gift angel. This is not my own doing. This is not my own doing. Someone was like, they reached out and they said, I would like to do this. Is that okay? I said, absolutely. So just tell me, you know what? And they did what they did. And so I know how many I will be giving away. And we're going to do the dang on thing. And they would like to remain anonymous, and they will. And I love it. I love it because I have also seen the blessings from just that one action already happening. And they still are paying things forward, still doing things to bless others. Still. I love it. Hey, White Rambo, how you doing, fam? Now I know if I see you, I'm gonna see. I should see wifey soon. Is the planner giveaway only open to women? It is not. And also, since you want to bring that up, Jova, and you know what? It's on site. It's been this way for a while with us. But every time, so often, I forget of my angst. And now you brought it right back. So on site, fam, on site, and this is why you won't let me meet you, because on site. But the giveaway, the other firearm giveaway will be for everyone. I have talked to the person and that was there. That was I leave it up to the person. This is these who is given away to is nothing on me. The people who have gifted it is who makes the decision. So the last one that's being given away, the next one, I'm gonna say the next one because I have no clue what's gonna happen. I just know that this is the next one that I've been told. And we're going to do that on my next Friday Live, which is the 24th. And it will be for everyone. Does that make you happy, Jova? Your exotic plants that you shouldn't be doing. Oh. See, I didn't even catch that I said it. Glaciers are the sweetest to me. Okay. I can't wait to try it. Mr. BSC, that's why it's on site for you too. You and Jova, y'all my troublemakers. And y'all missing one, but I ain't gonna say their name because then they pop up in the chat. Hey Shanna, I knew you was here, sis. Jason had me stuck in the kitchen all day. Oh, cooking all the things. Oh, I need to come over there. I need to come have dinner over there. All right, y'all. Hutch in here. Hey Hutch, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Speaking of troublemakers, did I say that out loud? We're your partner in crime. Uh-oh, y'all hit that like button. Y'all heard Miss Cheryl. That's because she behind you. Hush your face. Y'all stay coming for me. I'm catching up. I'm way behind y'all. Way behind. I could tell. Hey, Analytic, how you doing, sis? Listening? Okay. Thank you, Shanna. She dropped the link for the planners in the chat. Y'all, when I tell y'all, Shanna be on her mod-ish. While you sending out goldenrod flossing, ain't nothing wrong. Wait a minute. With the little reminiscence. As long that part. Mm-mm. It is going to happen. We're going to meet each other and it's going to be on site. Don't think I'm going to be intimidated by the fact that you're tall. I won't. I see you, E. Girl, I'm not dealing with you. Nope. Mm-mm. Ooh. Oh, y'all got fancy today, Shanna. Oh, okay. I see what y'all doing. See, why would you do that, Mr. BS? Now he gonna pop up in my chat. I don't know where he is. Where I did know is he wasn't in here causing trouble. I said, oh. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. It won't matter if it's men and women. It's already mine. I'm claiming it. There you go, sis. And that's my energy. That's my energy, sis. That's how I done been winning. I be claiming that stuff. I be like, that's mine. Back up, elbowing everybody. That's what you got to do. You full of crap. I've already heard you tall because when you met Dust for the first time, and Dust is tall, and he was like, "Sheesh, I didn't know how tall he was." So stop playing with me, sir. I just made a large part of spaghetti. Nice. And my neighbor said he is now. Oh, I'm done. You done got him the itis. Don't do it. Pepper Rookie, don't say his name no 3 times. I couldn't do life without pasta. That is me for potatoes. I could do life without pasta, but cannot without potatoes. Guess what? She caught up, and y'all was coming for me. Y'all was coming for me. 50 feet. Y'all was coming for me. I'm caught up now. But yes. So no seed buying. Even when y'all be thinking like, but this is something that this is a odd seed, I might not, be able to get my hands on this one again. I'm about to see what I got in here because this is the kind of stuff I get. I have a Anna Russian tomato. I don't even know how to say this name. If y'all can see that. I don't even know how to say that. It's a tomato seed. I don't know. Stop. Uh-oh. If I could get it to focus a little. I don't know how to say it. And I couldn't get it to focus either. And then I have a subarctic plenty tomato. Like I get oddity seeds. And these are not seeds that I've asked for. I have some people who just send me some seeds and be like, hey, you might like this. So you never know. Don't think that because it's something odd that you're looking for that somebody else is not going to have it to share with you. I have saffron. I have seeds for that. Where is that? I think that's here on my desk as well. But I have those seeds. Somebody sent me that. That's what I'm saying. You never know. Stop buying these seeds. Somebody's in the chat who sent me this one. It's a caramel ghost pepper. And they didn't send me the seeds. They sent me the pepper. I harvested the seed. You know who you are. Two Fake Plant. I don't remember who sent me this. Y'all probably recognize your packaging. I don't remember. But somebody sent me toothache seeds. Like, just stop and just ask. And don't be afraid to ask. Okay? We don't have all the things, but somebody sometimes has something that you might be looking for. That is something that is more of a rare seed a plant to grow. Somebody sent me this. I didn't buy that. Somebody sent that. I know who sent it, but I'm just saying somebody because that's all that matters. And these are just some of my seeds because I was going through them and putting them in packaging to share. So I purchased, somebody sent me loofah. I've never grown loofah. I know who sent me that too. But I purchased another one of these. And in that third one, I'm using that just to store seeds that I will package up for giveaways. So I'm hard-headed. I am also buying. You know what? See, this is what's wrong with y'all. This is what's wrong with y'all. Guess who don't? Guess who? I ain't gonna lie. I just bought. Are they in here? I did. I just bought 4 packs of seeds from Baker's Creek because Pepper Rookie sent me these last year. I got it to germinate. He sent me the last of his seeds. Literally sent me the pack because that's how I ordered it. This is the pack he sent me. Empty pack. This is what he sent me. It had maybe 3 or 4 seeds in it because he was like, I said I wanted to try them He said, bet, I got a few seeds left. I'm going to throw them in the mail and send them to you. He sent me the seeds to grow the brown sugar. I germinated it, put them in my greenhouse thinking they'd be okay. But since it was still cold outside, when we had a really low temp, it killed all my seedlings. Even though I had a heater in there, my seedlings did not survive. So I wanted to try it. So I did order it. I could have just asked because there's people in the community who are growing it, but I was like, you know what? I'll just order it. And there's probably like literally 10 seeds in here. It's barely anything in this package. Baker Creek do better because I think y'all used to. So why is it just a few seeds in here? Do better. Anyway, I wanted to grow this one. I purchased this one when it first came out. Got it to germinate as well. It did not survive. I shared some of them, which is why I didn't have much to keep going back in planting to get this pepper. I mean, to get this tomato. So I bought a pack of that. So I have, now mind you, you see, the pack I had, the pack I bought. The pack I had, the pack I bought. So I'm not making it up. Actually, those look different. I just noticed that the packaging has changed on the brown sugar. Okay. So then I had I didn't want to just order 2 packs of seeds. That's all I was going on there for. So I did order 2 other packets. I got the Zulu pepper because y'all know I love peppers. I did cut down on how many peppers I grew this year, but last year, y'all know I had over 50 pepper plants. Go watch the video where I counted them and showed every pepper plant. Your girl had over 50 pepper plants because that's how much I like peppers. So I'm going to try at some point the Zulu pepper, probably next year. And then I saw this one. I was like, I'll try that. The chocolate pear tomato. I haven't had that one. I'll try it. So when time comes, there might be some seeds of those to share. Just saying. I'm just saying. So don't be so in a rush to buy seeds. I wanted to grow, what's the lettuce for? I just looked at it. For kimchi. Someone sent me that though. Oh, this is the freebie they sent me from Baker's Creek with my order. They usually always throw some type of freebie in there. But I wanted to make kimchi and and I know who it is, but I'm just saying someone sent me the seeds for that. So, you know what they say, closed mouth don't get fed. Just ask. It's not begging. We're a community. We know we all trying to grow food. Now, don't be begging because hey, we have seen some that just always got the hand out. Don't be that. But it's not begging to ask. And it's not begging to ask for more than 1 seed either. I know. I'm interested in that one, TLC chocolate pear. I'm like, the proof is in the pudding. We'll see then. Oh, what y'all talking about? See, now I'm in y'all conversation. But yes, definitely ask. G Mama done sent me some stuff before. I done begged for some seeds that way. Broke. It's a lot of y'all in this chat who have. Let's just be real. In this here chat, I think probably half of y'all at least that are talking. The ones that are chattering in this chat right now, actually more than half of y'all have sent me seeds. I think it's, yeah, absolutely more than half of y'all. Y'all ain't got to say who y'all are. Don't be putting me on blast. What up, broke? Y'all ain't got to say who y'all be. We know I know who you are. But literally, seriously, so many of y'all have sent me seeds to the point that I got another case so that I can pay it forward. Because I do send out a lot of seeds. So it's not just that they're sent to me. I send out a lot of seeds. So I've been trying to get my little thing together. This is just some little thing that I could take room to room with me and just sit down and put stuff together. I still have seeds that I got when my store had them 25 cents. Got a bunch of those in here. I gave a bunch of them away. Opal basil, watermelon, just a sugar baby, different stuff like that. Some herbs, rosemary, marjoram, dill. I gave away a lot of these last year for the Seedmas. Still got a bunch of those. Got a bag here. Got a bag here. Don't judge me. God dang it. Y'all always judging. Judgy McJudgerson. And I think those are flowers because I can see a flower up top. Some marigolds. Oh. Somebody, oh, I know who sent me this. Some Romanesco broccoli. I could have planted this year. I don't even think I remembered that was in here. Ah. Holy basil. Look, I told you I'd be getting all kind of stuff. What is that? Somebody sent me that. I know who sent it, but literally, you never know. Somebody probably looked at like, oh, I wanted to grow that. Let me know. Y'all know who sent me the Rosa Bianca, and she's doing great. That's something I grew. That's something I grew. Oh, Chocolate Beauty. I think I've grown Chocolate Beauty bell peppers before. Somebody sent me that. Those are something I grew. Holy basil. I know who the someone is, guys. Korean melon seeds. Korean melon. Y'all, this will go way back. Now, y'all know David Corey gives me so much crap for watermelon. The first person who sent me watermelon seeds for the larger watermelons was David Corey. He sent me Royal Golden. That's what RG is for. These came from him. It's gone. As you can see, there's nothing in there. He sent me the Carolina Cross. And he sent me Orange Tender. I know who sent me this. This is some Roselle seeds. Up. Carolina Cross. White radish. I don't really grow radish. Carolina Cross. I ain't going to show the front of that one because some people will recognize who that is because she sent it to other people. These are ones that I grew. Watermelon. People, there's some slander that I don't be growing watermelon. I've grown watermelon. This was a bad year, but I harvest the seeds as well. Stop playing with me. Carrots that I grew. Somebody sent me some butterfly pea, and I'm going to grow that. Some red lasia. I got a couple seeds left from that. So yeah, I didn't realize I had this Romanesco. Didn't you grow that broke? Aren't you growing that this year? And somebody sent me Mountaineer white bean. I definitely will be growing this. I love beans. If y'all didn't know, I haven't tried growing beans yet, other than green beans, but I do plan on growing my own beans, like my white beans and black beans and red beans. No, that wasn't you who grew the Romanesco. I know that T-Nog does. So don't get me wrong. I do know T-Nog does it. She's been growing it for years. But I thought I remember hearing somebody else drop seeds for it recently. I bought so many seeds I had to make a catalog to take pictures of it. So I stopped buying some. Yes. I think that was my first girlfriend's name, which the only thing that didn't go to Plant Heaven is Deal. My deal went early. My deal went to Plant Heaven before the summer was over. You're lucky. And it's growing like a beanstalk. Mine did grow pretty big. What do I do with it besides tartar sauce? Like dry some of it out, but it's good in your if you make your homemade pickles. Like if you make your own pickles, I'm a dill girl, so I like dill in like my deviled eggs, my potato salad. I don't like sweet relish in those things. I'm weird like that. I like a dill flavor. I think I've said that many a times. I'm not big on the sweet stuff like that. That's not my vice. Send the radishes to broke. Facts. And look, I'm gonna send that, and I'm gonna send these with it. Broke, they coming. Radishes and beets. That's what I'm sending. David probably set you up with those watermelon seeds. Sent you facts. This was before Watermelon Wars started, though, Christine. So he had already sent them, and I want to say it was the next year we started Watermelon Wars, and he was like, "Yeah, but I still go da 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 da." But yeah, he had sent me my first. He was the first person who sent me watermelon seeds of different varieties. And this was years ago. Like I said, this was before we started Watermelon Wars. He sent me the remedial. Nope, he sent it before he knew it was going to be a competition. He did. And I've grown the Royal Golden, delicious. It has a yellow flesh, I mean yellow rind, but red flesh. And then the orange tender was very good. Um I don't know that I didn't get the Carolina Cross to germinate the first time I grew it, because I want to say that year I got, what is that one? Shoot. It wasn't Carolina Cross. I can't think of the name of the variety. It wasn't one from his seeds. I can't think of the name of it. Dill pickles, dill bread, dill on fish, dill relish. Yes. I'm with you, Mike. Dill it up. Yes, potato salad. Then the radish seeds. Yes. Everybody. Radish seeds, broke farmer, and beets of all varieties. Still listening while I'm driving though. Be safe, LGG. I don't like sweet relish either. Yeah, not my thing. See, so Diva, I told you we kindred spirits. Told you. Speaking of tartar, anybody have a recipe that doesn't have relish in it? Daughter's allergic to cucumbers. Oh, that would be great. Anybody got a good recipe for a tartar sauce without relish? Now, listen, I'm a person who I'm just going to do that. It's going to be without relish. Relish, I'll do the deal and just season it with maybe some salt and the deal, maybe, and taste it and see what it's like. I don't know what else I have to think. I don't know what else it would need. I don't know. Taste it and see what it's like, if it's desirable. Um, but that's what I would do, because when I make pico, because I don't like onions, I dice up tomatoes, cucumber, because I do like cucumber, jalapeno. I'll put some bell pepper in there as well, because I like to just kind of have it veggied up. And then I use my onion powder. I will do scallions in there, or a what's the other one called? Chive. I'll do either one of those. It's a texture thing with actual onion I don't like. And then cilantro and a little salt and pepper. Not even pepper, really just salt. And yeah, that's a good pico for me. So just I don't mind. I do elimination of things that I don't like, and then I just add other things that I might. What up, Stacy? Hands in the dirt. Well, life with hands, life as hands. How you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. Look, we can't get away from what up, Ray? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Ooh. Belle, you getting fancy. The creamy dill pork fillet. With couscous. Lemon and garlic. I can see that. What up, Howard J? Hey, fam. Happy Sunday. I put Lasia in my relish. That would be delicious. That would be delicious. Yeah, I'm always outside the box on those things. I told you I don't follow rules. This is why I don't like to bake, because baking does require to follow a recipe. You don't just willy-nilly go into stuff when you're a baker, unless you are a baker and you know how to just pivot with things. That ain't my zone of genius. I'm more of a cook, and I can pivot on any meal. I can make a meal out of what you think you don't have to make a meal. That comes from coming from a life where you don't have some hard times. If you come up in a house where food might get tight, certain times you figure out. Mama always figured out how to make a meal out of nothing. It'd be the best meals. Don't be the meals that you be having nostalgia about now as an adult. Like, oh, I remember when we used to have this. And then you think about it, you be like, that was a poor man's meal, but it was so good. That's what you listen. Gotta talk them up. Hey fam. No onions. Listen, there's three of us I know for sure who don't mess with them onions in this chat. Stacy, which is Life as Hands, Broke Farmer, and myself. We grow. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure Stacy grows them, but we grow them. We don't eat them in the form that they're grown in. I don't. I grow them and then I powder them. I dehydrate and powder them. I will cook with them, but trust me, I have tricks to make sure I'm not. It's a whole. We're not. We just don't need to go into my issues. But I figure out ways. Jason can't have onions. Chives and cereal, so everything I make is without. There we go. I could eat it. I could eat at Shanna's house because I ain't got to worry about no onions. Like, right, Mr. BS. Look who just showed up. For the people who work on Sunday. Thanks, Phil. Because I'm working right now. Hands in the dirt. It's fine. I'm two-faced. Him here, him downstairs. They've been asking where you was, fam. I mean, you was late. I guess you don't support my channel anymore. I mean, where were you? I mean, usually it's somebody else's saying no names, Mr. BS. But you know, he was on time and you were late. Just saying. The dirty man in the house. I'm done. Let me catch up, y'all. I grow them, don't eat them. Listen, same. That is the three of us, because y'all see that, yeah. If y'all, I hope y'all following the three of us. How about that? I know most of y'all see over there at Brooks. Stacy been going live a little bit here. He also does the Wine Down Wednesday every Wednesday for the most part. So that's definitely a live that you want to check out. Wine Down Wednesday is a vibe. It's a vibe. So definitely be checking that out. But if you're not following him, be doing so, because Stacy has a wealth of knowledge for gardening. Absolutely does. And he's on some new property that he got more acreage, more land. He's about to go crazy. Y'all better be there to watch. That's seasoning. I can't eat fresh raw onions. Yeah, no. They have to be cooked out, or they got to be powdered for meat. Oh, I was about to say, why am my thing moving? Love me some onions. I know a lot of people who are like that. My oldest loves them because I don't like them. I don't cook with them so much, and so she didn't eat them very young. And when she was in high school, she did home ec, and they made an omelet, and it had onions in it. And she was like, "Mom, I like onions." I was like, "Okay, you can put onions in your stuff." But for me, no. She eats a lot of things that I don't, though. I'm the number one fan according to the chat. Okay. Love onions over here. Listen, I get it. Howard J, you meet me at the border. You bring me some gummies. I'll bring you some onions. Okay, fam? Because my friends are asking me now, like, when we gonna take that drive again to to your neck of the woods? I ain't even gotta say what state it is. Nobody this. No, I don't be crossing the line with y'all stuff. I was like, yeah, we had to make that trip again. We went for my birthday in March, so I still have a little bit, probably 6 or 7 packs. I tried to stock up when I went. Y'all prices beat ours, and it's legal here, so it's not like it's illegal. But ours are like 10 times. I had to do the math in my head real quick. It is literally 10 times the cost of one of yours, the packs. I was like, this is dumb. I will drive 3 hours to go get it from there. It's worth my gas. I know someone who eats onions like an apple. My cousin did when I was a little girl. One of my cousins would do that. I think she did it to gross us out, but she liked onions. We used to eat our tomatoes like that. So growing up, my grandmother had a garden, and we would harvest the tomatoes, and we would literally just eat a tomato like an apple. I loved tomatoes even as a kid. But I had a cousin that, because I never have liked onions. I tried as an adult to see if because I didn't like bell peppers as a kid either. And I tried as an adult both to see if my taste buds had changed and maybe I like them now. Onions was still a no. Bell peppers, I love now. It's something with that texture that just blows it for me with onions. I cannot do it. I cannot. Our prices are about to go up here. It's still going to be lower than us if this new tax bill passes, because it's $20 a pack here. It was $2 when I came there. I said, say less. I ain't gonna say how many I got, but just say I stocked up. Your mom did that, Big Country. Now I know a lot of people who slice up onion and tomato, eat it with their collards. So around the holidays, that would be something that you would see at our spread, because we used to go to a family member's house. I have a very big family on my mom's mother's side. We used to spend most holidays with them. Either they came to our house or we went to one of the other cousins or aunties' houses, great aunties or whatever. And there was always a platter or two that just had nothing on it but onions and sliced onions and tomatoes, because people would like to put that on their plate with their greens and have that. That's not my thing. So the greens, the onions, tomatoes, and cornbread or something is a thing. That was something they would do. Is that country? Because it could be, especially with greens or beans. Yes. Oh Lord. Yes. And my mom's mother's side, I mean, they're from here, but I guess if technically speaking, when I did my family tree, because me and one of my elder cousins, we worked on our family tree and went back many generations. We were able to go back very, very far. I'll just say that. And they did come from Virginia. So my great 3 times great grandparents were in Virginia. Then they came to Ohio. Not where I'm at, but they came to Ohio. And I think it's called Gallipolis or something like that, Ohio. And then my great grandparents were here. And that's where they had their children. So since then, most of them are here. And my great grandparents had 14 kids and adopted one. And out of their 14 kids, I want to say all of them lived here except for the adopted one moved out of state. And the baby boy, he lived in Fresno, California, for many years. I'm trying to think. He was maybe in his 40s when him and his wife, him and my auntie, they moved there, and their kids. And he just passed maybe 7 years ago or so, and his wife maybe 5. So yeah. You like tomatoes on your collards too, but no onions. Look, I think of that as being like a southern thing, but maybe it's not. In vinegar, onions and tomatoes and vinegar. Okay. Stacey, don't forget the cornbread. He didn't say that part, did he? Yeah, cornbread. Yep, I've seen it, but I haven't partaked. I have not partook in the things. But yeah, I've seen it done. Like I said, at our family stuff, all of the women, I'm gonna say, I'm sure there's some of the men in our family who could cook, but pretty much every single, there's a couple who don't, but most of them do. Almost every woman on my mother's side cooks, and I mean cooks. So growing up, when we had our family get-togethers with all the families bringing stuff, and listen, you had itis for sure. There was naps. People was falling out in all kind of places. Kids on the floor, kids in the third bedroom watching TVs, falling asleep, waking up, making new plates. Yeah, eating till you just couldn't eat no more. By the time we got, and then this was a thing then. I don't do this, but this was a thing then. Even though we went to the relative's house for Thanksgiving, there was a full spread cooked in our house. My mom cooked our full spread that we literally were probably going to be eating for leftovers for the next month. And then, but we went somewhere else and ate every time. And that was a thing back then because everybody did that. They had made their meal at home, even though they went out to eat. There was going to be that same meal at your house. And you weren't going to eat it because you've been eating somewhere else the whole time. But when I tell you no piece of that turkey gets wasted, by the time you start getting tired of it as just turkey, you're eating turkey sandwiches. Then she would do it. She would cut it a lot of it off the carcass and put it in some gravy. And then you have what we call hot shots. Like it was no turkey left behind. They did not waste. Y'all, I am not her. Matter of fact, I cooked this past Thanksgiving, and y'all know Best Shed Journey came here. Most of y'all do. If y'all don't, Best Shed Journey came here with her daughter and niece to spend Thanksgiving with me. They drove here and stayed for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. And then TT's Urban Pantry came down the day after Thanksgiving and stayed for a couple days. When Lydia and them left, I packed up. First of all, when we had Thanksgiving meal, that stuff got packed up that night. And when they left, that stuff went home with her. Because they wanted it anyway. And I was like, we not going to eat it. I do not do it. I am not my mama. Missing the video with her greens, fried chicken. Yes, I didn't see it though. We need to call it burn when folks can cook. That part. I got pepper sauce, making pepper sauce from Stacy, like the Tans. This was some years ago. I remember him talking about making some with his peppers that he grew. I had no clue what that was. That's not a thing that we do here where I'm at so much. To where I knew what it was. We never ate it in our homes. Had it in our homes, I should say, that I'm aware of. But I did make some that year. Yep. But y'all know I like peppers, so I love peppers. I got pictures of Fred sipping after dinner. I laughed and prepared desserts. That part, I guess since I could eat collards and peppers, I could try tomatoes. I've never tried that except for with salad. Okay. I go from turkey sandwiches to turkey salad to turkey soup. I have done content on that. So one year, this was some years ago, maybe like 3 or 4. It ain't been that long. 3 or 4 years ago, I showed what you could do with your turkey after Thanksgiving. When you're tired of just having turkey, you could do a turkey pot pie. I did a video on making that. I did a video on making a turkey chili. And turkey salad, I think, is the last one that I did. But yeah, you can get creative with it. Like I said, my mom used to do the hot shots. You could do hot shots with chicken, turkey, beef, whatever. Basically, it's just the meat in a gravy cooked in the like kind of simmered in the gravy and put over toast. I mean, people still go have it at restaurants. I've been in restaurants where that's been on the menu here. So I don't know if it's everywhere, but here I've seen it. But yeah, got to have turkey soup. Yeah, we use turkey just like we use ham. We put that each and everything in my Frank's voice. I know that's right. And I'm not big. I don't like turkey. I ain't even gonna say I'm not big on it. I just don't like it. It has a flavor that I don't really like. And it's funny because Lydia was like, how is it that you don't like turkey? When I tell you she's sad that she won't make it to my house this year for Thanksgiving because they were going to try to come back just for that reason. She's like, because I won't be able to get that turkey. I said, call me. I'll walk you through what I do. And so you can make it at home. And she's like, it's not going to turn out right. But there is video where it was just candid. I think Lydia was doing the video and just asking everybody at the table how it was, the food was and stuff, and what was their favorite part. And her niece was like, this turkey is the best turkey I've ever had in my life. And I'm like, and Lydia rants about the turkey. And I'm like, I don't know. I've been told this before, though, seriously, on different things that I don't eat that I know how to cook well. People ask me, how do you know how to cook this so good if you don't eat it? I don't know. The ancestors help. My ancestors helped me, and that's how. Oh, I made homemade cranberry sauce a couple years ago. Now I like smoked turkey. I do like smoked turkey. I think smoking it kills that taste that I don't like with regular turkey. I do like it smoked. Yes, Simply Bell. I actually do like it smoked. So yes, that is the only way. Smoke meats, period. They got just that I love us. Yes. Yes. I've never had a cranberry into a turkey salad. I haven't either. I could see that being good though. Actually, I think I've seen Panera do a rendition of that one year, and I was like, "Is that a thing?" But I could see that being good. Like, just think about a breakfast sandwich on toast where you grew up, because now so much you just buy them and eat them like they are, kind of. But growing up, when we had toast on our plate for breakfast, we would throw our toast and our bacon or whatever. We might fold the toast up, or we might make it a sandwich and eat it with the jelly. So jelly, cranberry sauce. I can see it. Y'all making me hungry. Hey J3, how you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. I smoke chicken quarters. Ooh. I need to fire up my smoker. I don't think I haven't grilled or smoked all summer. I had to think about it. I grilled in the spring, but I didn't do it at all in the summer. That grill has not been fired up, or that smoker has not been turned. None of that's been done. Ugh. I've been doing too much work in these gardens, y'all, and being outside. Hey Rachel, how you doing, sis? All my fat cells tinkling. I know that's right. I ain't got no plate. Y'all, Flossin be cooking. Flossin be cooking. He don't just be talking, because he emails me sometimes during these lives just to make me drool on camera. And it's so disrespectful. He be cooking though. It's somebody, Mr. BS be cooking. I was gonna say it's somebody else in this chat who be cooking like that. There's a lot of y'all. Don't get me going. It's a lot of y'all who be cooking. But y'all, we gonna get these giveaways started, because if I don't, y'all know it'll be taking forever. So we had a gift angel reach out to me. She wants to give away four of the Budget with Purpose planners. And I didn't mean to say she, but I did. It's too late. So we're going to pull up this giveaway tool, because I didn't have it pulled up yet. What I am hoping though, because I know a lot of you have purchased already, I've actually got a lot of purchases for this planner. I'm hoping that the people who enter to win it have not purchased one. So there's someone who may not be in a position to purchase one right now, but could use one, can win it. Okay, guys? That would be great. I know we be wanting to win all the things, but let's pay it forward. All right. Let's pull up the tool. I think this is it. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. All right. All right. So let me share screen. Yes. Good luck, everyone. You forgot about the giveaway? Yes. All right. So our first hashtag will be angel, since it was a gift angel who reached out to me who wanted to do this. And I think that's just such a blessing. Like, she reached out and she said, this is something I want to do. Girl Dad cooks like he's a different level. Okay. Girl Dad, I hope y'all following him, because he posts shorts almost every day of these things that he's cooking for him and his family. Now that's different level. I don't even look. Girl Dad is he cooks that he burns, as Belle would say. I'm like, he be making me hungry. I'm always in his comments like, yes, please, I'll take a plate. Hey Key, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Hey Country Hustle, how you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. All right, y'all. So, hey Tamiko, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Just coming in. Thanks for thank you. Yes. But girl, so definitely check out Girl Dad, because he does what he calls play team shorts. And sometimes he'll do just a short showing something that he's what he's making. But it could be breakfast to lunch to dinner. You don't know what you're gonna see over there. I just saw homemade biscuits. That's all I'm gonna say. Go check it out. Because you talk about somebody who be having me drooling. Now, these other guys I was mentioning, like Flossin and Mr. BS, we talk about the foods in the chat. Flossin might hit me with an email with showing me what he's making, but he doesn't do content on that. That is Girl Dad's content. That is Girl Dad's content. So if you're looking for some meal inspo, check it out. It'll definitely give you some inspo and some stuff to make. He just did a soup recently. I saw he just go over there and look. He did my old school favorite. I just gotta say this one, because this is I will probably forever in my life at one day or at some point always make this thing. Homemade fries and fried chicken. Ain't nothing like some fried chicken that you made, not going out nowhere and get no chicken and fries. The fried chicken you make, cleaning up them potatoes, cutting them up into fries. The best. The best. I'm making Granny Karma's biscuits soon. Hey 10, how you doing, sis? I'm making those soon. I went about the because she did the 2 ingredient, and I was like, oh, I can make that. Now his are different. I'm gonna just say that. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm all about a 2 ingredient life. That came across my timeline. I was like, oh yeah, let me go buy what I need. Of course, I had flour, but I had to go buy the other ingredient. Oh yeah, I'm on that already, Bill. And I don't even eat breakfast like that. But I was like, I want to try these biscuits, especially because I made all these jellies and jams. I gotta put them on something. A biscuit with some butter and some peach butter. Y'all gonna be jealous, and you should be. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Happy Sunday. All right, y'all. I hope everybody who was going to put in the hashtag has, because we're going to spin it, get the first one going. Here's my pen so I can write down who it falls on. Burner Girl. Congratulations, sis. And I'm only in, if it lands on somebody twice, we're going to spin again because it's going to be one person per one. Okay, y'all? We're going to keep it fair. Y'all know how I do. So let me change the hashtag. All right. Nope. Push that. There we go. All right. David. Happy Sunday, fam. All right. Our next hashtag is budget. Hashtag budget. Burner Girl, don't put in that hashtag. Hashtag budget. So I have a question. So we can get off the food because it's making me hungry too. Is there something that you have preserved? What is strawberry birthday? What's that, David? I missed. Yeah, I might be in y'all conversation. I know that's not a person, is it? Is that somebody that's in here? Hey, Odom, how you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. Anyway, oh, Fig, send me a cutting. Anyway, look, I was like, what are we talking about? That just threw me off. Is there a way that you preserve something this year that is something that you don't see most people doing when they're preserving that item that you think is a good share to the community of a way that they may not have thought of? Kind of like me saying with the peels for the pears, instead of tossing them, getting that juice from them, making a jelly, or dehydrating and then making a powder. That powder being used in like smoothies, or I use my peach powder in my oatmeal to give it that peach flavor. Different stuff like that, things that we don't think about that you can use it for. Is there something that you preserve up in a way that will be helpful to maybe somebody else that they hadn't thought of, thinking outside the box? Because I tell you, some of these things I do now are because somebody shared that with me. So I be looking for all the thoughts in that, because sometimes you have such an abundance of that particular crop, you're trying to figure out how a different way to preserve it. Just like with tomatoes, I know I can do my pasta sauce, my salsa, just plain tomato sauce. I could do tomato soup. I could do ketchup. I could do barbecue sauce. I could do so many things like that, tomato paste. But then what else? I freeze dried tomato peels and powder them, making a tomato powder, which is great. I've heard about people doing that to thicken up sauces. I've heard about that. Hey, Mike Hen, how you doing, fam? Happy Sunday. That's a good one. Juicing, dehydrating the juice. I need to get the trays so I could do stuff like that. Like even with dehydrating your broth and making your own powder, your own bouillon type powder. I don't have the trays for that. My tray, I don't have the ones that can hold liquid. That's a good one though, Odom. Can dehydrate tomato peels as well for powder. That's what that's what they were saying, making a tomato powder. I dehydrate my large okra to make okra powder instead of throwing them away or compost them. I like that. Also do the same with woody green onions. That's a good one. Dehydrating your okra and making okra powder, and also with your woody green onions. Probably any other thing that kind of gets a little outgrown and can get a little woody in flavor. That's a good one. I took some of my peach skins, dehydrated them, add them to tea. Using the peach powder for tea. That's a good one. Bell peppers as well. That is a good one. I've heard people say that. I haven't done that one yet, David. I'm going to put that on my list for next year for sure. For sure. Make me some pepper powder. That's a good one. Because you know what? We should be trying to put together our own seasoning combinations. You know, instead of going out and buying these seasonings that people are putting together, they're just trial and erroring it till they find the right combination. We need to be doing our own. So much talent and knowledge in this group. Listen, we all are like figuring it out, Key. We figuring it out, sis. I freeze dried limes into powder. Now, Pepper Rookie freeze dries a lot of his fruits into powder, and then he can use them for Kool-Aids and stuff and other things. So that's a good one. That is a good one. I'm just going to put it out there, Gina. I ordered a seasoning blend from my Renaissance grandma, and it's great. Say that. Y'all go order from her. Listen, now y'all done heard about me talk about my Renaissance grandma seasonings a million times. I'll trust and believe they on my counter. I have the salt free. I have the low sodium. I have the cha-cha, the hot cha-cha, and I have the smoky green. Stop playing with me. I have them all. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And her soaps. I just ordered some soap. I just got 10 bars of them. Don't play with me. No, I got 8 bars of them. But don't play with me. Yes. Y'all. Please go follow. If you don't, my Renaissance grandma, because she does it for her subs right now. Her Etsy shop is temporarily closed. But if you're a subscriber, you can email her and she will let you know what she has and you can place an order. But yes, absolutely so. And her stuff is a lot of testimonials in this chat who purchased her stuff. We ain't just talking. We are not just talking. I'm telling you. So if you have, like, you need the salt free because you need low sodium, she has both. She has one that's salt free, one that's low sodium, and then she has the hot cha-cha, which just has a little kick to it, and the smoky greens. Y'all stop playing. Yeah. I'm about to make the homemade. That's what's up. You sent me some, but it wasn't a homemade, but you sent me some from that y'all known for using, and that was good. Look, do your spin on that. Do your spin on that. I dehydrate celery stalks to make a powder for seasonings. I do that, Rachel. I have a jar on my counter right now of celery, dehydrated celery. I know a lot of people like celery salt. I do not add salt to mine. It's just dehydrated celery powder. And I put that ish in a lot of stuff. Yes, I do. Oh yeah. Stop playing with me. Using a brown paper bag can help preserve rhizome- uh, rhizomes and bulbs with shredded wood chips for aeration. What would I be doing? What would I preserve rhizomes? What is rhizomes and bulbs? You talking above my head, G Mama. Can also dehydrate small amounts of leafy greens and make green powder. There you go. I never thought about doing that, but you absolutely right. I do that and sneak extra nutrition and stuff for kids and grands. That is so smart, TLC. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. I'm trying to get this girl going. I mean, that's why you can't get it going because you could have told me. I mean, you're only 3 hours away, fam. Look, TLC, that's a good one. Gina is about 8 to 10 bars of soap as well. Listen, and they smell, and they also are great. Now, I have this is my testimonial. I have sensitive skin. I literally do, seriously. Um, and so I can't just use anything. Typically, most commonly, I use Dove. I can use Olay and I can use St. Ives, but it's always the ones that are just kind of shea and stuff. I don't do any perfumey ones, they bother me. Her stuff does not irritate my skin. Her bars of soap do not irritate my skin, and that's why I'm still a customer. And I will always be. When I need more soap, I message her and say, hey, yes, trust and believe. They are outstanding, Devorah. She said that hot cha cha smoky greens are outstanding. And he is. And he is. And he is. Broke, you missed it. Sunshine said send it to me. I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. So I'm about to spin it. I was just trying to catch up real quick. I want soap and seeds. I have back in the day, I was killing it on her channel winning stuff. And then y'all started showing up and it ended my streak. Her following picked up. It was like, girl, bye. Grilling is top notch. It is. I see what you said. Okay. I think my skin is sensitive too, like my heart. Oh, mine too, flossing. I think we all probably got a little sensitive in our heart. Oh, I'm a Dove girl too. I want to make my own though. Listen, some flowers and herbs. Probably. Oh yeah, I don't do. That's why I didn't know what you was talking about. I don't do the flowers. I will grow some herbs, but the ones I grow can survive the winter. They are amazing. The Enneagram Garden said her infant eczema kit fixed my little niece right on up. Yep, her infant eczema kit. So that's what we kind of suffer with, but I don't really have my eczema might give me a little irritation when it gets really, really cold. My skin is dry and it's like patchy. So it's not like everywhere I break out or anything. I have like patches of dryness. My girls both deal with the same thing. Ours is very mild. Trust me. I have nephews and nieces and stuff who have it bad, who have to have medical creams and stuff like strength creams to calm it. However, there are things that can set me off. Like when I'm at work, we have these files that are our case information being. If I grab those files and lay them up against my arm to walk them into my office, my entire arm will be red and welted and itchy. Those like I can't just touch up against stuff. It's weird because even with gardening, I have to be careful of stuff kind of just touching up against my skin. And if I do, I have to clean my skin off immediately because yeah. The giveaway is a planner. So my hope is that the people who are entering into get the giveaway are people who did not are in a position to purchase one so that they can win one. 80 grit sandpaper like a man. I'm so sick of you, Mike. Okay. You loofah with Dove? Okay, let me hit the spin. I'm trying to be nosy in the chat. Ooh, 27 of y'all. I see you. 10. Congratulations. All right, y'all. We got 2 more. Congratulations, 10. Don't say Queen Gino. That part. I try shower with Dove, a break and towel and scratch me. Oh, the beacon. I'm so sick of you. I already did the hashtag. I already ordered one. Okay. It's okay. Yes, congratulations, sis. All right. So let's get it going again. Because we already an hour and a half into this live. Hold on, y'all. So we got Burner Girl. We got 10. Congratulations to both of y'all. You can only win once. And we got 2 more. All right. So let's put that one up there. The next one is no. What did I do the last one? What was the last hashtag? Shoot. That ain't the right one because it's going to collect. Yeah, we're not doing budget again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. Because if I do that, it's going to it's going to be an issue. I don't want the thing to start picking up the old entries. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. My brain. I was trying to think of something and I thought that was something new. All right. Here we go. There we go. Sorry. Yep. I got it. I'm sorry. Hey Siege, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. So I'm giving away 4 planners. I had someone reach out to me who wanted to give away these as a gift to the community. And I'm hoping that the people who are entering are those who haven't been able to purchase one, because I know a lot of you in here did. So that someone who may not be in a position to buy one can have one. That is my hope. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. But yeah. Yes, good luck, everyone. And don't forget, y'all can put GBG, G like Gina versus Gina, GBG in the chat to drop your channel links. I see a lot of y'all in here that may not be, others may not be following you and checking out your content. So if you're a content creator in this chat, yes, type in that GBG so it could drop your channel link and people could come check you out. Let's grow these channels, y'all. Look, each one reach one. We're all a community. What I'm doing over here, somebody might be doing different. They might be in your grow zone. They might be in your city or your state and be able to be a little bit more helpful for you. Even if it isn't for that, we all are doing some of the same things, but some of the things different. I'm not a rule follower. So my gardening is a little different than somebody else's. That because I could be a little unorthodox with it. just a little. I just don't believe there's anything that I can't do. Hey, soul sister, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. How you been? Um, so yeah, I don't be following all the rules. I don't believe that there's something I can't grow. I'm working on getting a banana tree. Stop playing with your girl. And I'm trying to make some pomegranate germinate. Stop playing with me. Don't tell me that 6B can't grow it. I'll figure it out a way. I'll make a way. I'll make a way. Because guess what I want? I want to eat the things. I want bananas. I want um pomegranate. What did I miss while eating dinner? But us talking about dinner, basically. Basically. David, you know, I'll push the envelope. That's why I got kumquats out there. I got satsuma out there. I got guava out there. I got lemon out there. Those are all things that I should not be growing here. And my kumquat and satsuma is going on its second year. They're baby plants. They're not big. They're baby plants, but they're growing. This is my first year with pineapple guava. My lemon that I currently have is the first year with it, but that's right. I speak it. Those things will grow for me. Right, Odom? Like, I'm willing to push the envelope and see what I can do. See what I can grow. See what I can, get. Don't do me. Don't do me, David. I know what you're saying. I'm going to punch you in the face when I see you. See how you made me show my violent side? Everybody think I'm sweet. I just got my first kumquat yesterday. Do you have yours outside? Not right now. Gee, mama, they in the greenhouse right now. All my citrus is currently in the greenhouse. I put them in there last week. Well, this week that just passed. Cause ma'am, you know it's cold. You know we getting them cold. We ain't got no frost yet here. I don't know if you guys have, but we have not yet. But we are drop. We're in that 40. The mornings are in that 40, the 40s. So yeah, they in the greenhouse, honey. Cause I want my plants to live. And I haven't turned on the heat or anything. I have one of those digital thermostats in there. I'm about to see what it say the temperature is right now because I think it's starting to get. Oh, it's already dark outside. Let me see what the temperature is in there, and then while it's doing that, I'll spin. We had a frost advisory a few days ago. My citrus is heading in the greenhouse up here. Yeah, and you in 7. All right, it's loading now. We dropped to 37. Oh, okay, we didn't, that I'm aware of. Bringing my tropicals tomorrow. Yes. Hey, Cheryl T, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. All right, y'all, I'm about to spin it. Right now, ooh, it's a little chilly in there, though. It's 53 degrees. No, it's not. Hold on, y'all. That's from a couple days ago. It did not. Sometimes it don't always show me what it is. It don't always register. I need to figure out why sometimes it doesn't give me the temperature. All right, guys. I hit that button. It's spinning. Key! Listen, all of y'all who have won so far I already know my email or my number. So hit me up through my email, Gina. My email's going across the screen. So 10, Berta Girl, out with Key. Y'all hit me up. And I will, yes. When they come in, I'm due to receive them soon so I can start shipping. So I think that I'm gonna have an emotional moments when I get a case of my planner to ship out to people. That's gonna be emotional. That's gonna be emotional, y'all. I'm trying to brace myself for it because what? Ah, yeah. But congratulations. All right. So hold on, y'all. Let me put the next hashtag in. We got one more. Y'all, it still won't. Let me do this. It still ain't giving me the temp for the thing. So annoying. All right. Whew. Yeah, my kid is in her room having a grand old time. Y'all probably can't hear her, but she sounds loud to me. Hey Tia, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. All right, so let me put it on the screen because we like an hour 45 minutes in. Y'all know I be talking. Y'all be judging me probably, but I can't help it. I be talking. So for those who just came in, someone gifted 4 of the planners, my budget with purpose planner, to be given away on today's live. I have given away 3 already. We have 1 left, and I'm hoping that whoever enters in for the giveaway did not purchase one, so that someone who may not be in a position to purchase one can get one. Okay, that's my hope. Yeah, and honestly, these paintings so used to be there's a channel that Bedshed Journey, TT's Urban Pantry, and myself have together, Humble Stewards, and we would do crafting on that channel. We haven't been able to really get together and craft as much, but we used to get on there and craft. Sometimes we would do paintings. So those are some paintings that I've done when we were crafting on that channel. And I had never painted before. I started painting maybe 3 years ago. And those are paintings from when I watched somebody do a step-by-step on YouTube. So when don't tell yourself you can't do something. Like y'all be like, oh, she do so many things. That's because I don't let people tell me I can't do something. That baby is in her room and you know she's safe. She is. She in there having a good time. She ain't bothering me none. She probably playing a game or something. And she is safe. But yeah, don't let somebody tell you can't do something. It's the funniest part about it is it was Tia and Beshette doing this channel together. And one day they were crocheting and I went over there to see to support the channel, and I saw they were crocheting. And they were like, we dropped the link. If anybody wants to come up and crochet with us, you can. And at this time, they didn't know me that well. Mind you, I don't think that people realize that I met those ladies on this platform. We just have become family. We clicked pretty easily and we just became family. But I met them on YouTube. And I went and got I was like, oh, I crochet. I went and got I was working on a project at the time. I was making a shawl and I went and got it and I hit the link to come up on their live. And when I came up and they saw me in the basement, I had my hands going crocheting. And they was like, no way. I know she don't crochet too. And they bring me up on the screen. And of course I'm crocheting. I'm like, I crochet. That's one of my pastimes. Like, when I have just idle time, it's relaxing for me. It's like gardening. It's just a relaxing thing. And I'll crochet. But I come from a family of I told you my great-great-grandparents had 14 kids. Every last one of those kids either sang, played an instrument, or had some type of artistic ability. It just runs in my genes, I think. I'm not the best at any of the things I do, but I'll do them. I've been trying to learn, but I have no patience. My mom taught me how to crochet when I was younger. So it was something that I hadn't done in many, many years. So I did watch some tutorials to pick it back up. She would make like Christmas tree skirts and stuff. She just did it as a pastime. Um, but I picked it back up. I picked it back up. But yeah, I have a lot of interest. That's why my channel feels like a mosh posh to me. Sometimes I feel like I do too many things on this channel, but I'm passionate about a lot of things. I am very passionate about budgeting. I feel like when I figured it out, I wanted everybody else to feel that freedom of being financially free. Hey T Nog, how you doing? Happy Sunday, y'all. T Nog will be live here in a little bit. So we are going to be wrapping this up. Y'all can head over there and check her out. She'll be live at 8 o'clock my time. She's on Central Time, so she's an hour behind me. It'll be 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. But definitely head over there to, hopefully learn something, because she has a wealth of knowledge too when it comes to gardening. She is gardening in one of the best zones, though. I'm a little jealous about that. It's great to be multifaceted. Yeah. And I'm a visual person, so I can pretty much learn anything that I can see it done. Gotta put the trash out. Have a blessed. You too, Deborah. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate you, sis. But yeah, she'll be live here in just a few. So we're gonna do this last giveaway. And yeah. And like I said, look, that just actually kind of continues to roll into the each one teach one. That's you. If you go over there and hang out with T Nog, you're probably gonna walk away with something. You're probably gonna walk away with something maybe you didn't know, or maybe you have more clarification on. So that's what we try to do here. Share that, pass that knowledge on. Everything that works for me may not work for someone who's in one of the perfect climates. Did I say that with a little bit of venom? Because I'm a little jealous. I am. Every time I see T Nog being to grow all the things, Pepper Rookie, he's in Florida growing all the things. Y'all stop it. Stop, because I got to pack up and put my things in the greenhouse just and pray that they make it. I'm watching her plant. Have you seen the plantains that she's growing? The plantains? Rex. Okay, I digress. I was Sylvia is another one. Sylvia, you should just kept quiet, because then I couldn't have fussed at you. Take all that salt out of your mouth. Belle, because you in the same climate. It's not fair. Look, Tim gets it. We want to grow with y'all. We want to have that. We just don't want to move. That's the problem. We don't want to move to have it. I don't want to be with the bugs and stuff. Y'all have things that y'all have to deal with that I might not. But I want the beautiful weather. I want that. Right, Christine. That's always the end result when you suffer through southern summers. That part you have earned the winters. That part I agree with that. Hey, boo, how you doing, Breezy? Happy Sunday. Hey, Phil. Listen, I'm about to do a last giveaway. I had someone reach out to me and gift 4 of the planners, Budget with Purpose, to the audience. So this is the 4th one that I'm giving away now. And yes, it is doing great though, y'all. I appreciate each. I seriously do. Genuinely, I am grateful to each and every one of you who purchased one. I mean, I have been like in awe, like, wow. I appreciate it. It's just seeing that other people value and like that thing that you worked hard at creating. So I'm gonna move on because I'm getting emotional. Is T-Knock link in the chat? I don't know. T-Knock, you still here? If she's not, Erica might still be in the chat. I don't know if Shannon's still in the chat. But if somebody's in the chat, if not, I will go in and put it in before I end the live. Oh, her name tells you what state, Sunshine. Where the bells at? Where the bells live at? That's where she is. She's in Louisiana. She's a Southern belle. All right, y'all. Let me hit the draw button so we can see who's going to win this fourth one. If T-Nog isn't here, she can't do the Tamiko, I think you got my if I'm not mistaken, I believe you have my email as well. And if not, it's going across the screen. Email me. Y'all, the ones who won, I just need you to email me your mailing information. Congratulations, Tamiko. That part, Pepper. That part. He said he bet me one iguana for me not wanting to be in that zone. 1000%. It ain't even the iguanas. It ain't even that. Listen. And I actually might visit that zone. I have a friend in Florida that I would like to visit. But, you know, they got to keep me safe. I'm pulling up her channel so I can put it in the link in the chat, y'all. T-Knox. Because I don't know if I have any mods still in here. Okay. I gotta go to my channel. All right. There it goes. Yes, congratulations to everybody. Tamiko, 10. 10 is the educated natural. For those who don't know, we affectionately call her 10. Tamiko D, the Dirty Gardenista, Burner Girl, 44, and Out with Key. Congratulations to all of you guys. Oh, it's in the header. It is. It's going across the screen, sis. There you go. And just email me. And I dropped Tina's Florida calling me a little bit. Tia, you in Florida? If I ever visit Florida, I'm definitely going to put something out there that I will be visiting. But I have been told that the best time to visit are the winter months. And guess who's not going to do it until then? Because my hope is that the bugs don't try to be my friend. I don't want them being my friend. That's not who I want my friend to be. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. I feel like I did. I didn't. Good. Listen, he's right about that iguana, though. Belle said that was. Congratulations, everyone. This is the winter, Gina. Come on. Is winter there now? Is it? I mean, what does winter temperature feel like? What part? I don't know if I want to get into that on here, but all I know is if a bug touches me, that's called a palmetto. I hope y'all have mortuaries very close because I'm going to be a dumb person. And do y'all want that for me? I don't think so. There is no winter in Florida. That I have heard, but I heard that winter time is that is nicer. It's in the 70s here, so it's winter. Yes. That's what I've heard. So that is it's not as hot. Oh, for the opportunity to win. I'll holler at you later. Peace. Peace. The thought makes me want to puke. Listen, I can't. And y'all got well, Texas. I was gonna say y'all because Sunshine is residing in Texas. They got them. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I heard the thing. I could hear the bug. I heard his feet, his whatever's going across this wood floor at this pub that I was eating at with my coworkers. I was there with my boss and my other coworkers. My because we go to these national conferences, and we were at one in Austin, Texas, and we have downtime in the evenings, and it's usually our management team. And so we went to this pub, and I heard this noise, and it was kind of dim lighting in there. And I'm like, what is that? I don't miss nothing. These ears are very, very good. I'm not even being funny. Like I hear the littlest sounds. And then when I found what it was, everybody at the table was just, I promise you, this was my energy. Everybody stopped talking. I look at the table and I'm like, everybody stop talking. Straight face. I was like, there is a big bug walking across the floor. And I'm like, it's huge. And so they're looking and they can't see it because it's so dim. And I can tell where it went. It was like even darker where it stopped moving. And I was like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. My body is shaking. I put my feet up on the break the part, the little stub part of the table. I have my feet like this because I'm like, no, if it walks across my feet, I'm done. I'm done. And then I could deal with that. Cleveland has been my look, Mike. I have many. When I was there for the event, I was staying with family. I have lots. I've spent many years in Cleveland. That don't rock me. But anyway, we carry on. My boss is sitting across from me, and I catch eyes with him and saw his eyes get big. And I said, "You see it, don't you?" And he nodded his head because he knew he didn't want to say it out loud because he knew I was going to freak out. I'm the worst. And they know this about me. And then I said, please just tell me it's not close enough to touch me. Please just tell me it's not. He said, no. I said, I don't want to know where it's at. Just tell me when it's far away from me. I couldn't get out the place fast enough. Oh, it don't bother me. You know what kind of, but it was the palmetto thing, I think. I think it was one of those palmetto, those flying roaches. We ate. We ate, Mama Shirley, if you want to call it that. I didn't really eat much because it was not my type of food. I'm not even going to go into what it was because I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I ate a little bit. But trust me, I wasn't distracted by food to not realize my life was in danger. That I wasn't. But yeah. Ugh. Sunshine. I'm telling you, I can't. I used to live for Christmas was 85 degrees. Good Lord. What is a no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to romance. No. No. Tamiko. For me, it's the best time this time of year. Listen, y'all got too much happening there. I call Florida little Australia. Look, my life was in danger, Key. Makes me itch to hear about it. That part. That part. My life was in danger. I'm telling you. Oh, you haven't. You're not familiar, Bill? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gecko sounds like a baby crying. It'll freak you out. That's what cats sound like when they're mating. I didn't know this until I lived in my very first house I purchased. I rented before, never had this happen. But my first house that I bought, I was on the phone with my aunt and I heard this, what I thought was a baby crying. And I was like, I got to go out there. Like, one thing you cannot do around me, children cannot be in harm, and elders. Like, dealing messing with children or older people or elders brings out another part of me. Like, I'm risking it all. And I'm like, I gotta go out there. I feel like something's wrong with this baby. Like, somebody's hurting it or something. She's like, no, I think you're hearing cats mating. I was like, this don't sound like no cat. She was like, I bet you it's cats. And I was like, I went and still listened out the door. And then they moved. They heard me, my door, and ran off. And I said, oh my God, I would have never thought cats sound like a baby when they are mating. Have you ever heard it? Blossom, I'm blocking you for that comment. Because why would you say that? No, I didn't eat no potato skins. I'm not gonna say what kind of restaurant it was. I said I wasn't gonna be disrespectful. I want her to say I'll survive at the end of the world. One of three things. Yeah, yeah, they'll survive. They will. They are well, what we call cockroaches here are water bugs. They are bigger. They're like this. And they crunch and they freak me out too. I haven't seen one, knock on everything. I haven't seen one in years. Listen, because I don't want to. So I'm knocking on wood. Don't y'all come around these parts. Y'all don't know me. I don't play. Mm-mm. Half giant bug and tacos? Absolutely effing not. Effing not. I would never eat out again. If I didn't make it, it ain't eating. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I would. Mm-mm. That's true. When you're out in the boonies, don't be fool going out looking for a baby because you might walk up on the mountain lions. Yeah. Yeah. It is a crazy sound. How you are with bugs is how I am with cats. Have a good night, T. I'm about to wrap this up. I might sound like a baby too. Same, Bill. Same, sis. Hilarious. I found out they had livers and deaths. Yeah, they do. Not just Dallas. My cousin lived in Katy, and she said she moved from here to Katy for a job opportunity, Katy, Texas. And she was like, I don't go outside at night because you can't. She said you can't walk anywhere in her yard without stepping on one. And she was like, absolutely not. Mm-mm. There's a bug on the curb behind you right now. Hush, Flossin. But I would have, if you could see it, I would have saw it. You think I don't be looking at everything in this? Child, please. I don't even know why I turned around. Can't do bugs or spiders. Spiders is a bug, and absolutely not. And I feel like most bugs, actually all of them, what is their reason? I've gone into this argument all the time, and I'd be so serious, and I think people be thinking I'm being funny. Spiders have no purpose. Okay, and then they're like, well, spiders eat the other bugs. Why does the other bugs need to exist? What is their purpose in this system of ours? Why? Why? That's all I want to know. I need the why. Same with scorpions in Arizona. Nope. And nope, Mr. BS. Nope. I was in my garden and walked up on a baby mouse. Child, I've seen one scurry around my community garden. And I was like, mother sucker. Oh, and it was in my space. I said, please don't be having a little home in my garden. Don't do it. Oh, oh, no. I have to turn on the light at least 5 minutes before I enter at night. Nope. You live right next to Katie in Cypress. Lord, my son just told me the deers are eating my plant. They will. They will eat you down the nubs, as Mama Shirley. Girl, I don't know what you're gonna do about that, but them deer will upset you. I have seen them do some work. Say that's protein. No, ma'am. They feed the birds. No, ma'am. The bird. Well, I guess if you want to say that, they do. They do. But the birds be eating my food too. They eat my blueberries and my strawberries. What do you do about spiders that are trying to come in the house? Okay, so this is my rule. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be serious about this one because I was gonna say something smart, Mike, but I'm gonna be serious. If they're in this house, which I know they are, long as I don't see you, do you, boo? Because I have a full finished basement. So trust me when I say I know I got some spiders down in the basement. I don't care how finished it is, and they're probably in my living space as well. If I don't see you, do you, boo? Once I see you, you're done. You're done. Now, let me tell you something. I have grown. Gardening has grown me, and I'm going to tell you why. So last week, I think it was last week, like Monday or so, I came home and I have these little wooden things that I keep my Ziploc bags in, and I have one for different sizes. For the big one, the gallon, the quart, and sandwich, I think. And I went to refill one of them, and when I went to go reach for it, I saw, y'all, my hair just scared me because it touched my arm. And I'm talking about this bug. I literally felt like something was crawling on my arm. Anyway, it was a praying mantis that was like this big. I promise you, probably was bigger than this. And instead of trying to harm him, I went outside and I have like these small planters, like very small. I went outside and got one of those and I put it over it and just kind of slid it down to kind of get it to go inside of it. And it did. And then I took it outside and I just like left the whole planter outside. I said, you go wherever you want to go. So I have grown because the old me, that would not have been the case. If you make it in my house that you don't belong in, because you don't live here, you don't pay bills here, you go to the upper room. So I've grown. I saw this prayer mantis, I think twice, because I was harvesting some vegetables. And y'all gonna see, because there's gonna be a video that comes out that shows you the prayer mantis. I think I interrupted his dinner because I also get these big grasshoppers in my yard. And I only know they're grasshoppers because we talked about it last week. And I think it was eating it. They were near each other. So I took something to get the prayer mantis off my plant and I moved it to somewhere else. And then I swatted the grasshopper off because I'm not about to relocate it. They hop and fly. No. But it didn't move after I swatted it. And I didn't swat it hard enough to kill it. I swatted it just to get it off the plant. And I said, it ain't moving. I think that prayer mantis was having dinner. This thing was darn near the size of it. So, yeah. But spiders, if I don't see them, they live. If I do see them, they don't. That's what happened. If they trap my mosquitoes, oh, okay. We don't have a huge mosquito problem. Have a good night, Angela. Thank you for hanging out. All right, y'all. I'm about to wrap it up. The deer have started coming. Yeah. Went to kill a big ass spider, and when I don't step. No. Okay, we're done. I will. Y'all have a great week. Y'all pay it forward. Each one teach one. Stop buying seeds. We'll talk about that later. Seedmas is coming up soon. we'll be talking about gardening a lot, even though gardening season is kind of halted for some of us. Some of us are still growing because I have my fall plants that are going, but wait to see, Miss. Excuse me. Wait to see, Miss. Things will be shared. Save your coin. Budget with purpose. That's what we doing. Nope. I'm done talking about the bugs. Nope. I can't do it. Have a great week, y'all. For those of us that are off, I am tomorrow for Columbus Day. Enjoy your day off. Tomorrow I'm just going to relax, hopefully, because my brain don't always know how to do that. And then I start doing stuff. But I'm going to try to just make it a chill day and do nothing. But y'all have a great week. And I will talk to y'all next Sunday because this is my Friday off. All right. All right, y'all. Those of you who won, congratulations again. And make sure you send me a message with your information. All right. Good night, y'all. Love you.